next part of Let's Play Football Manager 2012, and this is going to be Newcastle versus Liverpool at St James's Park. Now, I'm not too sure if I covered this in the last episode or not, so I'm just going to show you very quickly. Where's it gone? Probably down here somewhere. Yeah, Stuart Downing is injured for 6 weeks. Oh, sorry, 6 to 7 weeks, and I think it's getting just the injuries on this now. I'm sure one or two people might say, "Oh, it probably just is like the training levels or the fitness levels or something like that." It probably is. It probably is. But I'm hearing quite a lot of people in the comments and even in like the forums, saying, "Oh, I've had X amount of injuries, before the season's even started. This player's been injured, or this player's been injured, or I've had so many players injured," and I can totally sympathise and understand. I'm getting a ton of injuries. Some of them were already implemented in the games. That's not the game's fault entirely, but it is pretty annoying, I'm not going to deny. What I will be doing though is comparing them when the demo comes out. Obviously I'll see the injuries calm down. Usually what I have heard is the demo is usually quite bad on injuries, and then when the game comes out fully it's okay. So so what that means is with our team then sticking with the 4-4-2, Steven Gerrard's going to have to actually play on the left, which is not where he usually plays, I know. But obviously we've got a bit of a disaster on that side now. Bellamy is injured, Downing is injured, Henderson can't play there. I think Cal doesn't really like playing there. Aurelio is proc, so I'm just going to throw Gerrard, and I want to keep him playing, and I want to play Henderson. So let's see who else we got here for the Newcastle team. Lovenkrands and Barr up front with Obertan, Guthrie, and so on. I'm sure David Santon and so on. Sure, you know most of those players. We all know them by now. There's the league, by the way. As you can see, Tottenham doing very, very well. Actually, the same as us, except they've scored one more goal. And look at their morale's diabolical. Well, it's not diabolical. Excuse me, not diabolical, but it's not the greatest I've ever seen. This is a chance for us to get a good win here. And Reina looking motivated. He is an adopted Scouser, Reina. He's got an autobiography out, I think, or it's coming out, or it could be out at the time this is out. At least this has been released. Called Pepe, and he's sort of like he has become a sort of adopted Scouser, which is pretty cool. And if you listen to certain players, and I'm going to say players who plays for Liverpool and Everton. I'm not just talking Arteta, for example. I was watching I think I mentioned in one of the last previous videos, I was going to watch the Scotland game when, of course, they got battered by Spain. That could be 1-0, and Andy Carroll, well, not going to be a goal. Offside. I'll get back to that in a minute, but Andy Carroll, you may remember in FM 11 he scored a 90th minute winner against Newcastle for us when I signed him in FM 11 when he was terrible. But it'd be quite ironic for him to score again here. But anyway, again, back to the Scotland thing. They of course got trounced by Spain the other week, and I remember I was saying I'll go watch it, and I've actually just forgotten what I was talking about. Oh my god, why did I start talking about that? Oh yeah, that's right, Mikel Arteta. If any of you listen to his voice, you may recognise he had a bit of a Scouse accent going on. Oh, I'm going to say, he's on. Andy Carroll's on there. Oh, I like that actually. I don't mind that. Usually I would be like, "Oh, game, you're fucking terrible, grr." But I don't mind that. I like it when they get it wrong, because it brings an element of realism. I mean, that could just be me feeling quite neutral and perky right now. If I'm in a more sort of downer mood, or I'm tired or something, and I'm more sort of annoyed, because I get very grumpy when I'm tired, and some of you may know, and I probably would be moaning and bitching there, but Suarez going so close there. But yeah, anyway, I'm really getting distracted. Mikel Arteta, yeah, if you listen to the real sort of Scouse accent, when I say Scouse accent, he went a lot. So Spanish people tend to do that, and Danny Simpson clearing it off the line. But Reina has a sort of Scouse accent. I think who else has one? Skell has one. I was watching Liverpool FC TV the other day, and there was 4 of them, 4 Liverpool players. I thought obviously they went on international duty. Or might have been before actually. It was Henderson, Downing, Skirtle, and Shelvey. So obviously it was before Shelvey went to Blackpool, and Suarez should have scored there. And they were having like a challenge. I think it was like a 188 bet challenge or something. One of them betting companies. And it was like hit the bar. It was like the crossbar challenge. Hit the ball in like a certain target in the goal, like a hole in the goal or something. And there was something else. when the interviews scale, and you don't really see too many interviews with him. He's obviously not like the most outstanding player in the world, so you don't like see man of the match interviews with him or something. But he has a bit of a Scouse accent. Who else? As I say, Rayner has one. Obviously, Steven Gerrard and Jamie Carragher have one. I think Jamie Carragher overemphasises his. Who else? I'm trying to think who else has one. There's definitely another one. Can't quite think. What can Suarez do here? That's a goal, and it is Andy Carroll scoring against Oakland. Well, it was probably the most predictable goal of it on the game. Andy Carroll to score against Newcastle. I think it will probably be one of the most predictable goals that you will actually see in the real life season. I think I'm never a betting person. I never put money on football ever, but I think Andy Carroll's going to score against Newcastle. Wasn't the greatest goal. Suarez doing very well. He's starting to pick up a bit of pace now. He's starting to get into his rhythm, and obviously it's paying good for us here as he pretty much made that goal single-handedly. It's kind of similar, a little bit actually. It was a little bit similar to the Derby goal there, but never mind. God damn it, that's going to... I think Lucas has a bit of a Scouse accent, actually. He's been here for a while. I'd expect more sort of the Scandinavian style and the German style of Scouse accent, since they too similarly emphasise the phlegm. Look at this. It's exactly repeat. Oh, Suarez, what on earth was that? He needed to rinse and repeat what he did for Andy Carroll's goal, but no, well, I can't blame him, to be honest. He's a striker. What do you want him to do? But we are absolutely dominating here at the moment as well. Okay, Newcastle are coming on the attack here. I think this is going to be their first attack, or first shot, rather. And they equalise with the first effort. It's Peter Lovenkrands. Why is with people scoring the first goal of the season against us? We've conceded an awful lot of first goals of the season, which is really disappointing. Unlike FM 11, where we sort of just conceded goals at random times, we seem to concede them at really bad periods. Just a good finish from Lovenkrands, I suppose, whoever's marking him not tight enough. Was from a free kick, in fairness, so it's not that disappointing, but we've been absolutely dominating this game, and Newcastle have brought themselves back into it. Gerrard seems to sort of pull Suarez's strings, if you get me here. You know, the way he's sort of on the left. Suarez keeps moving on the left. Oh my goodness me, that could have been a peach of a goal from Gerrard. But yeah, Suarez getting down that left. I don't know why he's getting down that left a lot. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking what role I've got Gerrard in. Oof, good save, Rayner. Yeah, I think he's just a wide midfield. He probably sort of floats a bit around the field. I've actually forgotten that term. I can't believe it. I've forgotten the term. I don't know. Never mind. Anyway, my mind just goes blank when I'm doing commentaries. Keep playing the way you've played. They're doing well. Suarez and Carroll, as you can see, they're both strikers now, finally getting a bit of confidence, getting good ratings. I'm very happy with your efforts, and I see Suarez looking happy now. Hopefully that doesn't deter them, but hopefully give them a bit of a boost and say, yeah, we're doing well, keep it up, kind of thing. That's what I'd say. If someone said to me, yeah, I'm very happy with how you're playing, that I'd say, okay, I don't need to change anything I'm doing. Oh, he's pulled it back. Luke, it's hit the post. Carroll putting it back across. Gerrard with a finish. There we go. It was just, well, I don't think if there's one person you want that to fall to, it's going to be Steve Gerrard. He powered it in. Goodness me. That was an absolute finish, and Williamson's on the floor here, physio run over. That was a box scramble and a half. Let's have a look at this. Lucas, a sort of deflection off the post. Carroll pulled it back. Williamson sort of fell over it, deflected, and it just falls to Gerrard, who just smashed it. Typical Gerrard sort of right space, right time. And that's 2-1. Well, it's the best start we could possibly have hoped for there. And hopefully now we can go on and score a few more goals, get that goal difference up. Connor Johnson, who never has actually scored for me. I think he scored for England on this game, but never for me. He never scored for England for me. He never scored for Liverpool. I think he... Has he? I can't remember. I think he may have scored once, but certainly not in the Premier League. And Lucas having a cheeky pop shot there. Won a corner, not bad. Would rather him not do that, but nevertheless, won a corner. Just see, we've just dominated this game so far. David Santon, I hear, wasn't he... forgive me, I'm not too well known on players like Santon. Especially Brazilian players, which is quite ironic, really. But I really should be more pepped up on Brazilian players, but I'm not. He is Brazilian, isn't he? Or am I thinking of someone else? I don't know why. You're probably just thinking, what the hell is he talking about? Like, plays Santon. Apparently, he's meant to be quite good. Apparently, he's meant to be a really, really good player, but so Newcastle signed him, so obviously can't be utterly amazing. I honestly, I could be thinking of someone else here. I really don't. Anyway, here's Carroll. He's got a chance here to make it 3. Harper making the save. Pulls it back to Cout. Gerrard was arriving there. I thought it was going to be another power shot. Jose Enrique, he might want a goal against his old club. Ooh, Carroll tripped by Williamson there. So it's right on the edge of the area. Who's going to be taking this? Jordan Henderson. Well, I was going to say... Jordan Henderson will want a goal as well. Of course, he is a Sunderland lad. He'll want a goal against Newcastle. We're going to make some subs ourselves. Carroll looking a little tired. I might take him off then for Maxi. Actually, we'll use Maxi as a winger. I realise I haven't actually... I might say support. I haven't used these a lot. I'm sure... I mean, obviously, I think I haven't really uploaded like the sort of the Rotty periods, you know, when we went against Tottenham and West Brom, and so I haven't really uploaded any of them videos yet. I think that's due to one of them's due to upload today. So obviously, I'm sure my guess would be one or two of you lads have said use attack support, because I haven't used them at all. I usually use them all the time, but I haven't. They're a lot smaller, the icons, so you don't really notice them as much. Make another one. Make another sub. As you can see, I've absolutely dominated this game. And this is where Newcastle get us on the break or something. Ooh, nearly read that one like a book, but we've still got it back here. Suarez space. It's too easy for him there, Luis Suarez. That was too easy. Gave the possession away. Danny Guthrie, former Liverpool player, of course, and that should have the game for us now. Newcastle aren't looking that great. They have actually, I think, just sacked Alan Pardew. I've just remembered, actually. Yeah, just gave it away to Lucas. Way too much space for Suarez, and even in this rather poor... Well, he's picking up now. He's actually doing much better now. He's becoming more like his real-life self. He's getting the goals now. And, yeah, even that's too much space for Suarez. Look at that, 19 shots, 10 of them on target. Newcastle only have 3. And this is an away game for us, by the way. This is St James's Park, remember. So, right, okay, I'm going to make one more change whilst we're here. Tempted to take Gerrard off, but... Might do, actually. Yeah, I'm going to take Gerrard off 15 minutes. Give him a 15-minute rest play. Charlie Adam. Pick out... Actually, I'll swap Henderson to the right there. Maxi go on the left. And Charlie Adam to go in the middle. Jamie Carragher will take over as captain. So I think we are just waiting for this game to go off now. Newcastle really have not offered a great deal. It's not like the previous games, you know, like where we lost a couple of goal lead, Tottenham, West Brom and so on. Newcastle have been in some pretty poor form and aren't looking that confident at the moment. They've just sacked Alan Pardew, which is a complete reversal of what they're like in real life. They are, as of recording this commentary, so close to Jordan Henderson there. As I've recorded this commentary, they are still undefeated, I think. Could be still when this commentary comes out. Make one final change then. I'll take Carroll off for Luca Toni, since he is still going to retain the target man. I think he'll do anything. Our game should really come to a conclusion. Williamson, he's had a turbulent game, Mike Williamson. And see Newcastle's losing the right now. This should be it now, unless there's a highlight here. Nope, there isn't. And as you can see, a very comfortable win for us. One of the most predictable goals of the season happened. That is Andy Carroll scoring against Newcastle at Newcastle. See, they're all looking delighted. John Henson, I didn't think he did that badly. I played okay, yeah, I suppose. Suarez deserving his goal. Honestly, I don't want to say him individually. I'm not going to do that. So we move up now. We are 4 points behind Manchester United, although with the game in hand for them. Suarez on form, blah 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 blah. Arco signed. Always check the potential. I find a lot more potential in this youth team, which is pretty cool than previous years. So the next game now is going to be against Wigan and Anfield in the League Cup quarter final. Also, just as a very slight side mention, this is due possibly. Now I could be wrong, but as far as I plan to upload one a day until after the full release date comes out, this is due to be released on the day FM 12 comes out, full retail version. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a few more games in advance, say ready to upload for say Sunday or Monday, just in case. Now it shouldn't happen, but just in case I don't get FM on release day, because I've got it with Amazon and they are usually pretty good, but I've talked about before, they haven't always fulfilled my request of getting a release day and getting release day delivery. So I'm going to record a few more just in case. So the game might be out, but I am still going to be playing the demo just for a few more episodes But I will do a sort of upload. I'll upload a video talking about the game on the day, hopefully. I'll say any difference between the demo, any difference between FM11, see any tweaks, changes, anything. Anyway, just enough on that. I just wanted to let you know that just in case I have videos to upload. So obviously I don't want to turn around on Saturday night and say, sorry lads, I didn't get FM today, or last night, it still hasn't come today, I've got no videos to upload. I don't want to disappoint you lads, so I have the demo here and I'm going to keep playing it until it comes out. So anyway, that's enough from me lads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the weekend game. Goodbye for now.